Hey, this is Nick Tannahill back again with another golf analysis video. All right, today got a new student here, and he messaged me saying he is hitting a lot of fat shots today. So obviously, the one thing we're going to work on today is some things, or go over some things that can help prevent fat shots. All right, so today your model is going to be Tiger on the left. And this is part one of two. I definitely want to do a down the line video as well. But I want you to take away a few things for you to work on in your backyard. By the way, I'm really jealous of your backyard. It looks great. I wish I had a similar setup in my house. It's pretty sweet. But honestly, man, you've got a pretty good swing. There's just a few things that I see that are really going to help you improve if you take full advantage of it. I'm going to leave this video on YouTube for a while, so whenever you go to the range, pull this up. Every time you hit balls, pull this video up before you start hitting, just as a quick little reminder of what you're working on today. All right, so first thing I want to address with you is Tiger's setup. All right, so this is Tiger Woods 2000 era. This is about the best swing that we can get on film. So why not? What a better teacher than that? All right, so first thing I want to do, or first thing I want to talk about is just spine tilt. All right, and spine tilt, what that means is where your spine is at relative to where you're starting your golf shot or your setup position. All right, so you can see Tiger here set up. This is right before, I mean, you guys have similar irons, probably around a 7-iron, 6-iron, something like that. So very similar setup. Like I said, spine tilt though wise, it looks like Tiger his spine is set up behind this golf ball. So if I draw a straight 90-degree line here, you can see how his spine is. Let me actually change color of his spine just to give you an idea. So I'm drawing from belt buckle through the head, and we're going to do the golf ball right in the middle there, 90 degrees. Okay, so agree that he is tilted behind the golf ball. All right, let's go over here to your side. Let's check it out. So golf ball, and I'm just going to go straight up 90 degrees, just like Tiger. Let me get it here. 90 degrees. Okay. All right, and we'll do a purple spine for you. So right in the belt buckle, I would say if it's not 90 degrees, it's very, very close. You may be a little, maybe 2 or 3 degrees, I'll give you there, of backward spine tilt. All right, so one thing that I want you to take away from this video, if anything, we've got to fix that setup. All right, before we fix anything else in your golf swing, we've got to fix your setup, because I'll keep explaining here. Let me explain here in just a second. All right, so the main thing that we're taking away is our setup. And then to work on those fat shots, all right, one thing I want you to see Tiger does here. Let's go up to the top right before he comes down. All right, let's just leave it here. All right, Tiger at the top, he still has that same spine angle. It could be even a little bit more. Let me draw another little line here. Maybe, actually, you know what? It's pretty dang close. Which is ideal. It's called a quiet spine. It's pretty dang close, if not right on it, maybe a little bit more per se, maybe a few degrees more. I mean, like I said, this is whenever he was playing his best golf of his career, arguably. So what this is doing is he is keeping his weight over this foot, over his right foot, while maintaining behind the golf ball. All right, he's still staying behind. And honestly, you may chunk a few more before you get this right. So watch this a few times. Try to soak it in as much as you can. So let's go over to your side here real quick. I want to see where your spine angle goes. All right, so let's go. Let's see if I can clear out that line. All right, let's draw a new purple line for you. All right, so let's go belt buckle to spine. If it's not 81, it could be 77. It could even be 70 degrees of negative tilt. So what this is meaning is you are leaning towards your target at the top of the swing, compared to Tiger, who's leaning away from his target. All right, and this is where the chunks are coming in because you have to match this back up where Tiger is. So let's go back over to Tiger here. You have to match back up to get behind the golf ball. All right, so let's see where Tiger is at impact. See how his spine is still behind him. I'll draw another red line. Even after impact, he's staying behind. So you have to get back to this position where Tiger is from being negative, where you're at right now. So the purple line, you have to come back. I'll draw a black line for you. You have to come back to this position almost. And it's going to be very difficult. And this is where you get that chunk. You may have a hard time matching that back up perfectly. So that's where you may be hitting it back here at this black line down at the ball, just because your timing may be off a little bit. All right, so I feel like we're getting line crazy here. But so let's draw the one where we're at right now, our spine. All right, and let's go down into impact. And see how you end up a little bit behind it. I'll draw a red. See how you end up a little bit behind it, but look where your spine has gone in your golf swing. It's gone from negative. It's gone from leaning back toward the target to leaning behind it again. So that's a lot of lateral movement in your swing. So one thing, like I said, I want you to take away from this lesson, and that's really going to help with those chunks, is take this from Tiger. All right, Tiger, he's behind. Let me draw a better one here. All right, belt buckle through the nose. He's behind here. We go up to the top. He's still staying behind. His right shoulder is over his right knee. Let me go back up a little bit more. There we go. His right shoulder is right above his right knee. He's coming down on it perfectly, but he's still tilted behind it. Comes all the way down through the ball, still tilted way even more. That's where he gets his power at. Powers through it, makes a perfect shot. And over here, we have a great setup. We have a good setup. I even add a little bit more tilt behind it. So even at setup, I would exaggerate this a little bit to begin with. So let's set up. Let's lean a little bit this way with our upper body, and then we're going to stay that way throughout our swing, just like Tiger on the left. And we're going to keep staying behind that ball, keep staying behind that ball. That way we don't have to catch up where we're at right now at the impact position. All right. If you have any questions, feel free to message me. Like I said, this is part 1 of 2. The next one will be a little bit shorter, but next one will probably be more some things to work on in the future. For now, this is what I want you to focus on. All right. This is going to be your focus part of your golf swing. So when you're hitting shots out in the back, this is what you're going to be working on. This is what you're going to be focused on. Stay behind that ball. Everything else will kind of come into place a little bit.